All right. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. One second, getting some stuff adjusted. All right, we should be good. All right, let's see what orders I have. Strong Slayer, Attacker, and Exotic Warrior. I gotta play as a heavy boy. All right, let's do it. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great Friday. Happy to be on For Honor Friday. Always a good time, always a good time. All right, I gotta play as a heavy, so let's... Who do I need to go as a heavy? Got Conqueror, Black Prior, Jormungandr, Shugoki, Sohei, Warlord. You know, I don't play Yorm nearly enough. Let's break out the Jormungandr. I do not play Jormungandr nearly enough. I think it's time we went for the hammer time. Am I right? No, that Lawbringer is trying to be the Freedom Bringer and failing miserably. Don't do it, Lawbringer. If you're gonna do Freedom Bringer, you gotta do it right, my brother. You gotta do it right. Hey, Chaos, how you doing, man? Alright, let's see what we... Oh, I hate this map. But alright, let's see what we can do. Absolutely loathe this map. turn B around right now. Ah, dang it. The team up, the team up. Glad you're all here. Glad to have so many people here. It's always a good time when you get the full party together. My team is not looking good. But then again, all 4 of them are in Zone B. What you gonna do? Thank you for that. Dang it. Killed by my own teammate. What a world. Don't know if you got the notification about my post I made, but I just wanted to say thanks again for everything. No, I haven't seen your post yet. I've been kind of busy today. What was it about? I've had a very busy day today, so I haven't really looked at anyone's stuff. I haven't been on YouTube much at all today, if I'm being honest. Sound like I'm in a really good mood? Oh, well, I mean, I'm just glad to be here, you know? I'm glad to be here. What do I think of Lawbringer's new execution? I've graded it. It's pretty good. Ah, minions. They backed me into a corner. There was nothing I could do. You ready to see Conk Fashion tomorrow? Yeah, Lark should be able to join me for that, so that'll be fun. Hey, Lord Cath. Time for the real question. Title? Yes. Today I want to talk a little bit about lore, because if there's one thing that I hear all the time whenever I talk to people, it's lore doesn't matter. Lore and history do not matter. And I always go, are you serious? Hold on. Crap. I thought he'd go for a dodge attack. Need to go heal up so I don't just drop dead again. There we go. Anyway, it's about why I started music and some old addictions I was fighting for years. It's too long to explain here. Ah, it's fine. I'll take a look at it later. It's fine. You don't need to go into it now. Alright, we turned this match around. That's good. But now they're all in C. Every stinking one of them. This raider does nothing but throw lights.
You lost Zone C.
Ah, the light got me. What's up, Altharius? How you doing? Not much to miss, just started. Yeah, we only just started. This is the first match. And we got plenty more to go. We're going to play for a bit tonight. We are going to play for a bit tonight. Oh my. That's a bold choice, Raider.
Your team is breaking. Your team rallied. Your team is breaking.
Ah, dang it. Oh well. Never liked this map anyway. It always gives me bad luck. This map is just bad luck for me. But anyway, we were talking about lore. Does lore matter? Well, in the grand scheme of things, you could argue it doesn't. See, when you think about fighting games, quite often lore is secondary. When you pick up, like, I'll be real. When I pick up a game like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or anything like that, I don't know anything about the characters or, oh, okay, guys. Okay, Lawbringer, do you want to count how many times I killed you versus times you killed me and keep doing that? Nah, fam. Why don't you stick around and fight me again next match, see how well you do, bro. Let's see how well you do next match, bro. Come on. Come on, stick around. Don't quit. Don't quit, Lawbro. Don't quit now. Don't quit, bro. Anyway, as I was saying. So, wait, was that him leaving? Was that him leaving? Ooh, I gotta know. But I don't know anything about the lore for Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, and don't bother telling me in the chat. I don't care enough. The deal is, people just know and recognize the characters, but they don't care all that much about the, they don't care all that much about the lore or the story. They just want to be able to beat each other up. Now, there are some people, though, who care a great deal about the lore, and they would look at a game like Mortal Kombat 10 and say, it doesn't make sense for this character to want to kill this character because this character did this in this game, and blah. They care deeply about the lore. And there are lots of people who would tell them, lore doesn't matter, let's just all fight people. With that said, though, I think that the lore does matter. And here's why I say that. Because if the fighting game and the mechanics of the fighting game are all about the how you fight, and the lore is all about the why you fight and the who you fight. So, for example, we have the Knights, Samurai, Vikings, and Wulin. They all have reasons to fight each other. Why do they want to fight each other? Why would they want to beat each other up? Why do they want to do this? That's the lore. What happened to lead them against each other? Oh no, the Lawbringer from earlier is on my team. Oh no. Let's go Sohei this time, just for the funsies. But anyway, so the lore is the why and the who. The Knights fight the Vikings and the Samurai. Why do they fight the Vikings and the Samurai? Who in the Samurai and Vikings do they dislike the most? Why do they fight here and not there? Why are they doing this? The why and the who matters when it comes to lore. And you might think, okay, but who cares about that? Well, when designing a character, it may matter a little bit what they're doing there. So, for example, the Outlanders are a good example of this. The Outlanders have appeared. Well, the big question is, why are they here? Why are the Outlanders here? Why do we want them here, you know? Is there a reason we want them here? Why have they shown up in Heathmoor? They don't have any stake in this, do they? And that's where the lore comes in to explain it. Now, for some people, the lore doesn't matter. They're like, oh, well, just give me more characters to fight, and I'm good. But those kind of people are just there for the fighting mechanics. They would not care if the Vikings looked the same as the Knights, you know? They'd be like, oh, well, the Vikings and the Knights are interchangeable. I just want fighting characters. I, for one, want to know why the characters are there and what they're trying to do. And I think that is where lore comes in. I think lore becomes very important in that circumstance. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that these people who argue that lore doesn't matter are quite often the same people who become hypocrites as soon as something is added in the lore or in the character that they don't like. So, for example, these are the people who say history, realism, and lore don't matter. It's a stupid fighting game where you can have Shaolins who teleport across the map, Soheis who can use souls to do one-shot killer attacks, and characters without armor getting hyper armor. There is no realism or history involved in this game, and to seek history or realism is absolutely poppycock, and you shouldn't bother with it. And you know what? Fine. Okay, you can make that argument. I agree with you, actually. I 100% agree. If we are looking at this game objectively, realism and actual historical accuracy took a flying leap a long time ago. Hold on. Good dodge. Thank you. Excuse me. You shouldn't have let me have all those souls, son.
You capture Zone A.
Heal up. Heal up. Heal up. Heal up. Heal up. Wanted to heal up a bit more, but it's fine. Good move. Good move. Damn it. Blood out. Not a lot I could do there, unfortunately. Hang in there, PK. PK gonna die. Anyway, so as I was saying, these are the same people who, as soon as something pops into the game that they don't like, oh, well, now suddenly realism and history matter. So, for example, this actually happened. I had a person say, dude, realism and history do not matter in this game. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your time. No one cares. Okay? Varangian Guard was revealed as female. Oh, why is she female? Varangian Guards weren't female in history. This is so SJW. Wait, what? I thought you said realism and history don't matter. Why should it matter? Damn! Warden showed up and saved your ass, Law Bro. Warden showed up and saved your sorry butt. Wait, are they the friends? Yeah, they're the friends. They're the friends. That's what's going on there. But that's the issue that I see. If history and realism don't matter, then fine. Let's go ahead and turn For Honor into Fortnite. Throw in some Halo Spartans. Get me a hero skin of Rick from Rick and Morty. Let's go ahead and have a Stranger Things season. Like, what does it matter? History and realism don't matter, right? Out of the way, PK.
You captured Zone A.
Gah! Not making the right reads. But that's the thing. If realism and history are thrown out, if they're no longer relevant, then we can do whatever we want with the game and you have no right to complain. You have no right to bitch and moan. But this is a medieval fighting game. We should make it more medieval and fighting. No, if realism and history don't matter, then For Honor has the license to go and do whatever they want. I'm not saying everything has to be one-to-one historically accurate, but to just ignore historical accuracy altogether doesn't help anything.
You captured Zone C.
I'm going to try to help out. Damn, I healed myself only to get ledged. Dang, that sucks. But yeah, that's my stance on the lore. I believe that lore really does matter. I think that ignoring... I'm not saying that you have to make everything lore focused. I'm not saying that at all. But having lore helps give the game direction. It can give ideas for new characters, new ideas for story, new ways to handle events. Crap, I thought he'd go for the bash. Let's turn B around.
Enemy team is breaking.
Damn. I didn't know the warden was coming back. I thought he ran off to go reinforce A. He did not. That sucks. Oh well.
The enemy rally.
Come on, guys. We can still win this.
Enemy team is breaking.
I'm gonna turn V around. I got a Highlander in C. He can hold it. I'm gonna turn V around. Okay.
Your team is breaking.
Good job, bro.
Your team rallied.
But I'm still coming back. And he doesn't have his 4th feet this time.
Your team is breaking.
Run away now. Run away, Warden. Run away. You lost your 4th feet. You lost your 4th feet. What are you going to do, man? What's wrong, bruh? What's wrong, bruh? Your 4th feet didn't save you this time. 4th feet didn't save you that time. Don't know what to tell you about that, bruh. I don't know what to tell you about that, bruh.
Victory.
Hey, Side Guy, why aren't you emoting over that guy? Am I just special? Yeah, I am. Hey, what's up, Luca Polamani? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, you never played For Honor? Well, welcome. I do a lot of For Honor on this channel. It's kind of my bread and butter. It's what I do a lot of. We need a Sohei Hero Fest. Yeah, we haven't had a Sohei Hero Fest, a Hatun Hero Fest. We have been missing out on a lot of heroes for Hero Fest. We really have. It's kind of sad when you think about it. All right, now I got to play as a hybrid, huh? Now I got to play as a hybrid. Let's find a new group. Hey, Raven, I don't know if you delved into Warhammer Fantasy, but if you did so, is there a faction you like? I know very little about it. My brother's far more knowledgeable about fantasy than I am. I like Grand Cathay, actually. I think Grand Cathay is pretty badass. I've always had a interest in Asian culture and history, so Cathay always interested me. Other than Cathay, the High Elves are kind of cool. I know people make fun of the High Elves, and I also like the Lizardmen. The Lizardmen, the High Elves, and Grand Cathay are kind of my 3 favorites. The Lizardmen, the High Elves, and Grand Cathay. Those are my favorites. I think that's fair. All right, time to bust out the Lawbringer. It's time to bring the power of freedom. That's what we do. We can forever skip the Virtuosa Hero Fest. Bruh, if they do a when they do a Virtuosa Hero Fest, I'm taking a break from For Honor for that week. Come on! The servers just kick me. What? We were just getting started. All right, later, Luca. Come back sometime. Let's try that again. I don't know why the game decided to kick me. That was weird. That was dishonest and cruel to the nth degree. Oh, hold on, I missed something. Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. Fix it. What happened? The game servers crashed, and so it kicked me from the lobby. Alright, we're going to try this again. The game just couldn't handle the power of America, so we're bringing America back. We're going to make America great again. We're going to breathe forth the power of the law, and the law is going to be victorious. That's what it is. That's how it goes. I love doing my Trump accent. The thing is, I want to make a story about the Warden, but if I don't even know a timeline of the current events in the game, I might as well just make a D&D OC being my Warden in a fantasy world where I can make my own story from the bottom up. Why is it so relevant? Like, okay, I think you're looking at this wrong, Blue Pirate. You're trying to figure out, like, if you're trying to figure out what timeline your Warden is in, first find out what you want your Warden to do. Like, take for example, I'll give you an example. Saori, my Jorogumo Nobushi, it really doesn't matter what time frame she's in. Her story could take place at any time during the faction war, and it wouldn't matter. Because I don't bring up a lot of the things about the outside overarching lore. It is totally possible to tell a story of a minor nature in For Honor without dealing with the larger world as it is. Like, for example, the whole lore of Virtuosa showing up to fight Captain Coalheart has so little to do with the wider world. You could remove Vortigern and the Horkos treasure and just tell a minor story about Virtuosa and Captain Coalheart, and it would work just as well. In fact, I think it would work better in a lot of ways. I think one of the things that gets you, and a lot of people hung up, is they go, okay, I want to tell a story in this world, but I want to make sure that I get all the fine details right. And that's not the first thing you need to think. You need to think first, what story do I want to tell? What do I want my characters to do? What do I want them to accomplish? What do I want them to try? And if those answers require something, like, for example, I want to make a lawbringer who fights Astria. Well, obviously then it has to take place sometime when Astria is active, and that's when you need to look into what Astria did and where she was and what all she accomplished, and then find a way to fit your lawbringer into that. But if your story is just, I want to create a lawbringer who fights a raider for the right to marry a woman in Valkenheim, well, why does that have to have anything to do with the wider lore, unless you just want that for backdrop? You know, the goal here should be to create a story.
You captured Zone A.
America, fuck yeah! Come on in to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah! Good move, Aussie. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. Because there's no point in me running in there and just getting waffle stomped. Oh, shoot. I'm not feeding you revenge. Ah, dang it. Thank you, Lawbringer, buddy. Thank you, brother. Battle of 3 Lawbringers. I don't think I want to be part of that. Y'all deal with it. Good parry. They know to do that. Why didn't I guard break that? What? That feels weird. I should have guard broken that. I'm really trying to get out of my writer's block, Raven. Do you have any tips on how I could get out of that? Writer's block is difficult to get out of. I sometimes struggle with it. I would just say, write, and I know that sounds weird, but I think sometimes when you're in writer's block, the best thing you can do is just write something. Just genuinely just start writing. Face the wrath of America. Liberty shall not be impeded. Catch. Why did our teammate quit? Dang it. Good fight, yeah. Why did our raider have to quit? We were doing good. But yeah, just write, I would just say, get to writing. Pull out a notebook, start writing ideas. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad, just start writing. And eventually inspiration should start coming. Oh, one of theirs quit now. Two of theirs quit. What? They're Goki and, who's the other one that quit? The pirate.
Enemy team is breaking.
Why is their bot pirate playing better than their original pirate? No! Why'd they lost a bad pirate, got a good one? Alright, later, Oki. No, we can't lose C. Ah, I didn't quite make it in time. Look at that, bro! Whee! Freedom never rests! I'm sorry, Raider, get out of there!
You captured Zone A.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Watch him run. Run away! America! Frick yeah! Alright, Blue, if you need to go, you can go. Democracy has landed! Let's go! God, sometimes playing America Bringer's the only way to go. Am I right? I'm right. We got 50 viewers right now? Let's go! Let's go! I found a rep 90 Virtuosa, and here I thought I was sweaty for getting Pirate to rep 15 in the first week of a release. You haven't met Wextra, have you? Oh, I got a friend request? Hey, I got a friend request. Let's see who sent me a friend request. Hannah, why? I must sing. Oh, it's the Ocelot. He wants to give me a friend request. Hey, nice that Ocelot. Let no one speak ill of that Ocelot. He's a man of virtue. He played well, though, actually. I like full credit that Ocelot did play well. Like, I'm not very good at Ocelot. He made some really good reads. He made some really good reads. And I also like the way he handled his bash. Like, that was smart. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who we playing now? Who we playing now? We've still got to get 2 more zones. We got to play as a knight. No, we got to play as a hybrid. We got to play as a hybrid. Okay, let's see what hybrids need work. Fine, Kyoshin. We'll play some mother frickin' Kyoshin. Lord knows I hate it. All right. He also asks a lot of questions. Anna, screw you. That's a terrible pun. Have a cup of liberty. By the way, Raven, has it been snowing over there? It's been snowing here in Denmark for the past few days. No, I live in the southern United States. It is rare for us to get snow. It is very rare for us to get snow down here in the south. I'm hoping for it, but it's rare. We did get snow last year, believe it or not, and it was a very nice snowfall, but we normally don't. Like, it's very rare for us to get it. It just, like, for example, today, it was a very comfortable temperature. It was like 56 to 61 degrees outside, and it honestly felt very comfortable. It really didn't feel all that cold at all. So, yeah. But yeah, we just don't get a lot of snow down here. I wish we did. I like snow. We get snow here in the UK as well. Yeah, no, y'all. Actually, a friend of mine in the UK was telling me about how they've been getting snow lately. That friend was Havoc and Annie. You guys know Havoc, right?
You captured Zone C.
Oh, crap. Conk, I wasn't even watching you, if I'm being honest. Which was not rep 90 on Virtuosi 68. Well, she's working to 90. She's working to 90. I can beat... Like, I was doing okay until Conk just smacked me. Alright, take back A. You know, this is a win-win situation for me. If we win, well, we win. But if I lose the match, I lost as Kyoshin. And isn't that really a win at the end of the day? Crap, I thought he was gonna feign into a light. No, he had a brain, or maybe a lack thereof. I don't know.
You captured Zone C.
Why are the three of them always in a group together? I'm not even kidding. Those three stick together. The 6-7 means in Wex's trap were torture for rep 7. Look, I don't give a damn about the 6-7 meme because I don't even understand where it came from or why it started. To me, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Screaming 6-7 and everything. I'm like, have we gotten to that level of stupid in our society? You know, we used to live in a civilization of intellect and intelligence and logic. And now we just scream 6-7 at each other. A pair of numbers sitting beside each other is now apparently a hot button issue. Ooh.
You lost Zone A.
I'm not going to keep feeding his revenge. I'll see y'all later. Ow.
Zone C.
Crap. No, their Shinobi quit. How sad. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Oh, it has to do with a basketball player who's 6'7"? Really? So if I start telling everyone that I'm 6'5", is that going to become the new meme? Oh, 6'5", 6'5". Who gives a damn?
You captured Zone A.
Respectfully, who gives a damn?
You lost Zone C.
I love you, Conk. You're so cool. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day, man. It's been an interesting day. I'll give it that. It's been an interesting day. Some good, some bad. But, you know, I'm still breathing. That's what matters. Nope. We're not doing that.
You captured Zone C.
Bro, bro is waiting until the literal last nanosecond to dodge. Do we have a scripter? Do we have a scripter right now? He waited till the literal last nanosecond to dodge that. Do we have a scripter? Do we have a scripter on our hands?
You captured Zone A.
Havoc! What is up, my man? Low IQ people make AI songs. How you doing, Havoc? It's got to be late where you are, man. How you doing? Oh, hold on. Run away from me.
Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rally.
I fell for that. I'll admit that. I fell for that.
Enemy team is breaking.
By the way, lore always matters. We learn with Star Wars and 40K. Well, I think people referred more into fighting games. Like they say, fighting games is more about fighting, not the actual lore. I disagree. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the fighting is first and foremost. But I think understanding the why you fight is still important. That's why I stand by the idea that lore matters. You need to understand the reason for the fight, not just who's fighting and how. And I think that makes a lot of people respect certain games more. I cannot beat this comp.
Enemy team is breaking.
Ow. No good. Looks like a scripter con. He's just dodging it very special. The way it's like, there are moments where I do a dash forward and he doesn't react, but then when I do a dash forward kick, he just knows to dodge at the last possible minute. That's a little sus. That's a little sus. Like, notice that he's dodging at the perfect moment to get everything he needs done. Let's test this. Let's test this. See, look at that. Dodges right when he needs to. Again, right at the exact moment. Okay, there. We got him that time. But y'all see why I was saying that's a little sus.
Your team rally.
Havoc doesn't like Lawbro. Yeah, I saw his video. I know he doesn't like Lawbringer, and I get it. Lawbringer annoys me. I enjoy playing Lawbringer just because he's fun, but no, I get it. He's annoying to fight. He's very annoying. They need to nerf him a little bit to make him not more viable, but more fun. Like, some of what he can do is just ludicrous. Good light parry. Well, that stunk. Oh well. Win some, lose some. What's up, Lee Blackwolf? He's yes, Raven, he's scripting? Oh, okay. Okay, he's a scripter. Got it. Because legit, there were a few moments where I was like, dude, he should not be dodging this. He should not be dodging my attacks that consistently. Well, he's not going to be in the next match. He left, so we can't even report him even if he was scripting. The OG Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Taken, and Killer Instinct had good lore in their time. Now their modern iteration focuses more on the woke and liberal mindset. Ugly women and weak men. I wouldn't know. I don't know enough about their lore to comment on it or not. I honestly can't. I played one of the recent Mortal Kombat games. Mortal Kombat 10, I think it was. I didn't notice. I'll be real. At least it was Kyoshin who lost. A scripter conk. A scripter is a player who uses codes in the game. Like, they add codes to basically make their character do something on reaction. So, for example, a person who puts in... Oh, wait, I better pick a character. Let's go Nobu, because Nobu needs some work. So, for example, this Conqueror, I believe, had a script where as soon as... The very moment an attack would hit him, the game would make his character dodge at the exact moment he needed to. And we tested this by doing the same move a few times, and he always dodged in the same direction at the same instant. So it was a little too convenient that he was able to dodge so easily each and every time. On the third try, we got him, but I think he turned off his script there so I wouldn't catch him. That's my belief anyway. But the way he was dodging was a little too perfect. I was kind of like, is this guy scripting right now? Is this guy scripting his dodges? But you can also have scripts to do other things, like scripting parries. Like, you can have it where they will just automatically parry anything you throw. And, automatically parry it. Or they'll automatically throw an attack or a zone at the exact moment necessary. They will have... there are people who will use these codes to basically cheat. And it's becoming a problem, particularly in stuff like Ranked, where people just use scripts and cheats to win. When is there going to be a Black Power fashion contest? There will be one. I just need to see when it is on the list. So, okay, in other words, he was cheating in the game then? Yes. If he was... Here's the thing. I wasn't 100% sure, and I don't want to report someone without being 100% sure, because that's awful. There have been moments where I've met a scripter where I was like, yeah, you're definitely cheating. Like, there is no question. This guy, I suspect he was, but I'm not a good enough expert. Maybe someone with better eyes than me could notice it.
Lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
I sent. Oh, shit. I fell for that, but I wanted to get away from the ledge. What are you doing?
Zone A.
Good parry.
You lost Zone A.
Got him. I'm gonna play the song of my people. All right. Alright, I weakened him. Finish him off, guys. There you go. Come on, Aramusha. No! Don't fall to the foot fetishist. No! What a fight. What a fight. But I weakened him. Y'all saw that. I weakened him. I was so awesome. Hey, yo, buddy, my buddy is the Conqueror in the match. He's a big fan of yours. Sweet, man. Glad to play with him. He's, Ostrich 16s. Is that his name? Ostrich 16s? Well, awesome. He hasn't died yet. That's a good start. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Okay. Okay. You know, that's just not cool. I stand by this. I think one of the ways they could fix Nobu, I'll be real, one of the ways they could fix Nobu, make her dodge heavy, treat it as a light parry, while her dodge light is treated as a dodge light. And the reason I say that is because Nobu has so little oppressive capability with her dodges. People who are really good at responding or reacting are always going to be able to top a Nobushi. Like, Nobushi has very little one-on-one potential. In 4s, she's a monster, but in one-on-one, she struggles. Raven, when you get a chance, I sent you a link of the AI character from Wuwa Leak Mechanics. It's so freaking awesome. The AI Wuwa character? I gotta see this now. Did they just give up? What was that? They just quit. All right, I'll play you the song of my people. All but one quit. Sad song for him. Sad song. Sad song for you guys. It's a sad moment. It's a sad moment. Sad moment, guys. God help that gladiator. They're the only ones who stayed. Oh, baby! I got the light parry! I didn't know my voice could go that high. Yeah! Good kill, bro. Good kill, Ostrich. Good kill, Ostrich. You didn't stick your head in the ground.
Zone C.
Aramusha's kicking ass, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, hold on. I will look out upon my queendom. Is Hannah still mad at Raven? Nah, we're fine. Just all but one quit. Props to the dude who stayed. Whoever you were who stayed. Bon Boy. Wait, Bon Boy? Please tell me that's a reference to Bon Clay. If that is an actual reference to Bon Clay, you are the coolest gladiator I've ever seen. If that is a reference to Bon Clay, you are a badass, and I will not be told otherwise. My man did his best and is gushing like a fangirl. You did good, man. You did great. You never heard that note? Yes, Slay Queen. I wish I could snap my fingers. I would have gone. All right, done with that order. Now we got to do Valiant. We got to play as a knight. And we got to get 3 more kills as a hybrid. All right. Let's find a new group, because that was crazy. I'm getting all these friend requests. Let's see who's all wanting to friend me. Got that. That should be it. All right. All right. Now, where were we? Raven, don't ever do that again. You're not my mom. Raven, you can't snap? No, I never learned how to snap, and I'm not very good at it. You need the nail extender. Yeah, like those acrylic nails. That's, oh my God. Who's Bon Clay? My mans doesn't know about the coolest dude. Bon Clay. Mr. 2, Bon Clay from One Piece. The most Chad dude or woman, whichever way you want to look at him, or her, you ever did meet. This absolute Giga Chad gave his life for Luffy not once, but twice. My man's was a G, went out like a G every time. Guys, I'm not even kidding. Bon Clay in One Piece is one of the funniest characters to me. Not because of how cool he is, because honestly, he's not one of the stronger fighters, but because of what the community has done with him. Like, it's hysterical. It's actually hysterical what they've done with him. Let's play Valk, because I still got to play as a hybrid, and playing Valk will get me that hybrid. But, wait, Raven, you don't know how to snap? No, I don't know how to snap. But yeah, so Bon Clay. So basically, what happened was so when Luffy and the crew get into the Grand Line, they end up fighting this big organization called Baroque Works, and Baroque Works' officers are divided up by numbers. So you got Mr. 1, Mr. 2, Mr. 3, Mr. 4. The lower your number is, the higher up in the company you are, and the stronger you are, with Mr. 0 being the big bad boss that Luffy has to fight. Mr. 2 was second in command, or second up, and he was at first he was supposed to look and seem kind of goofy. He was like this transvestite dude who dressed like a ballerina and had swan paraphernalia, and he talked like this. Like he was very much a flamboyant, effeminate guy. But he was dangerous because he had a devil fruit called the Clone Fruit, which allowed him to transform into anyone that he's touched. So anyone he touches, he can turn into, like, perfectly, like a physical copy. Now, during the events in Alabasta, he was a villain, and they had to fight him and beat him, and Sanji beat him. But in the end, he escapes the Marines and decides to work with the Straw Hats to escape. But when the Straw Hats reveal that they can't leave Alabasta because they got to pick up a friend, Bon Clay's noble heart is moved, and he sacrifices himself by being a decoy for the Straw Hats, and it is one of the most Chad ways to go out I've ever seen. And I thought we're never going to see this dude again. Later on in the show, when Luffy breaks into Impel Down, the giant prison, to break his brother out, Bon Clay hears that he's in prison and decides to join up with Luffy, and they work together to try to bust out some friends of his. But during the breakout, they realize that the gates are going to close and keep them from escaping. So Bon Clay turns into the warden of Impel Down to go and stop that from happening, knowing he won't be able to escape with them by doing it. And Luffy finds out that he made this sacrifice and calls him on the transponder channel to say, like, Bon Clay, like, get out of there, buddy. Like, and he just goes, Strut! Like, this is where you and I must part ways. And it's like, okay, he's gone. But it's just such a, and then he takes on Magellan, one of the most dangerous men in all the world, because he has the Venom fruit, which makes him, hold on.
Ah.
Oh well, I bought time. But anyway, so Just this dude goes out twice to save the crew, and just as an absolute unit, knowing he can't win in either situation, but still fighting for his friends. It's like, even in hell, the flower of friendship blooms. Like, I can't do his voice very well. His is a hard voice to do. But just, what a badass. And his final speech, just speech about helping Straw Hat. Even if I stray from my path as a man, even if I stray from my path as a woman, I could never disgrace my basic humanity. Bro, Ocelot, we held the line. Love isn't always on time, bro. Dang it. I died. Anyway. Bon Clay was a goat. Lawbringer's new X seems like he's just aura farming, but yeah, it could have been a bit better. I like it fine. It's not his best, but it's certainly not bad either. I'm sorry, Goki.
You lost Zone A.
Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are calling. Imagine if Bon Clay joined the Straw Hats. A lot of people want him to. Genuinely never seen an Ocelot use the second bash. I have. Oh no, one of them quit. Who quit? Who quit? Who pulled out? Oh no, you don't. There we go. Cleared that up. Good kill.
You lost Zone A.
What the hell you doing to me? Bro got hit but then parried through the hit. Crap. No! Why am I so stupid? Anyway. Raven, if you win this match, I'll give you a thumbs up. Okay. Think Valk is one of the best zone controllers? You think so? I don't know. I think Goki's a good zone controller, honestly. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
You captured Zone A.
Oh, they didn't need me.
Enemy enemy team is breaking.
I'm just working in zone B. There we go. Oh no, they're quitting again. Wait, is that an Imperial Fist? One of their players is an Imperial Fist? No, why? I'm so bad. I quit. I'm running away. I'm running away. I can't do this. I can't do this no more, Ma. I can't do this. Take my hope. No, it didn't kill me. Here, flex for you. Ah, yeah, look at those mommy muscles. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Victory.
So the Lawbringer was a Imperial Fist. That's not bad. That's cool. Now, see, I'm a Dark Angel fan myself, but I don't have anything against the Imperial Fist. I just find them more boring than anything. Someone is happy? Yeah, we won, and I need a thumbs up. Mr. Mammoth promised me a thumbs up, so I demand that. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. Alright, let's see. Still got the Medic Order and the Breach Warrior. Let's go ahead and do some of this, and then we'll switch to Breach. Switch to a new group. Alright. But I hope you guys have been having a good one. I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying tonight. Alright, it's time to play some knights, and it doesn't matter what we play. Let's see. Who's a knight that's close? Warden, you're pretty close. We're almost getting you to rep 74, baby! And Peacekeeper, you're close. You know what? We'll start with Peacekeeper. We'll start with Peacekeeper, see how we do. Do it in honor of Wextra. And then we'll do Warden in honor of Havoc. How about that? It's kind of funny how many characters I have gotten better with that I learned from other people. True story. At first I thought Warden sucked. I hated Warden. Then I watched a Havoc video or two, and I started realizing, oh wow, maybe Warden isn't that bad. So I started learning tips and tricks just by watching Havoc. Oh no. So I started learning tips and tricks about Warden just from watching Havoc. Uh-oh. Crap. Anabushi's smart. Raven, but then with Peacekeeper, I learned how to play Peacekeeper better by watching Wextra. So basically, it all comes down to, like, you know, you start to learn the mechanics of the game from learning from other people. You know, that's the beauty of it. There we go.
You captured Zone C.
Crap. Hey, are you a fan of history? Yeah, Laura, I'm a huge fan of history. I love it. I talk about it all the time on the channel. In fact, I'm working on a history video right now. Well, not right now, obviously, but when I get done with this stream, I'll get back to working on it. Raven, I'm making an Ephira based on Rahab from the Bible. Any suggestions? Phew, not sure. How are you going to base her on her? Just name her Rahab?
You lost Zone A.
Crap. Oh, cool. What's the history channel about? It's not a history channel. I just talk about history on this channel. Like, for example, this game I'm playing, For Honor, it has a lot of historical warriors, right? Well, I talk about their historical references, like who they're based on, where we got the ideas for them. I talk about Crusade history because I am a scholar of the Crusades. I talk about Asian history because I've got my minor in East Asian culture and history. Like, I talk about a lot of stuff. Come on, Tiandi, you got this. Not a lot I could do there.
Your team is breaking.
Oh well. I was thinking about her helping some spies, but she can't figure out who she should help them for, other Ephira or Horkos. Okay, so she's an Ephira, and she wants to help some spies. Maybe you could establish the Ephira living in a certain village or town, and the spies could be individuals representing Horkos, or they could be representing Chimera, and she's deciding if she wants to help them. Good moves from this Tiandi. He knows what he's doing. Keep feeding that revenge, man. He's going to keep using it. Ah, good try, dude. Good try. You put up a hell of a fight. Good job, my man. Didn't you say that you were working on a history channel? No, a history video. A history video, not a channel. I'm working on a history video, and it's going to be about the Khatuns and their Mongolian influence. Rahab helped the Israelites when they went to Jericho. She is Boaz's mother. Yes, she did, but that wasn't the point. Do you plan on doing another How to Build on a Yorm? Probably, yeah. All right, let's see. Well, that Peacekeeper match didn't really go the way I wanted it to because I joined a match already in progress that wasn't going our way. So I think we need another Peacekeeper match. I think Peacekeeper needs one more go. That's what I think. Then we'll go Warden. But yeah, I do a lot of history stuff. I also talk religion. I talk a lot of Christianity because there are a lot of people in my community who want to know more about my faith and also more, they want to ask Christian-based questions, like biblical-based questions. I talk about story writing, telling stories, like how to craft a good story, how to analyze movies and books and TV shows for good writing versus bad writing. I talk about medieval combat, medieval history. Like, I talk about a lot of stuff. I am very interested in a lot of different topics. So there's so many things I like talking about. Next time I duel Wextra, I'm going to try fighting her with my PK. Just to see if I can... Just to see if the student can surpass the master. Spoiler alert, he can't. I've only beaten Wexra once in a duel, and I don't even really consider it a win because she was distracted. I was playing Sohei, she was playing, I think, Peacekeeper, and she was just very distracted. And even then, she was still playing good, it's just that she was being distracted by stuff. She'll tell you that I won, but nah, let's be honest, fam. If she were focused, she would have won. I haven't won against her since. Okay, that's a nice shield in that Warlord, not even gonna lie. 9.99 pounds! Hey, how's it going? What's up, Demon Monarch Red? 05, can't forget the 05. Thank you for the 9.99. Appreciate it. I'll give that a heart. I will give that a big ol' heart. Big ol' heart. And once I get my camera fixed, I'll try streaming more with my camera on. That'd be cool. But my camera is just so old and outdated. Though I have to wonder what monarchies have to do with having soldiers when preparing for wars. What monarchies have to do with having soldiers? Monarchies, like kingships? Well, any country, whether it's a monarchy or not, needs soldiers. And a monarchy will be able to control and create the soldiers, you know? The monarchy rules the government that creates the soldiers. The monarchy rules the government that the soldiers protect.
Lost Zone C.
There we go. Bleed got her. Now I need to heal. No, I need to heal. Ah, well. Raven, here's something cool. I was auditioning for my college drama play. They said for me to act out anything I've heard before with passion recited Prince Yi's speech in the Year 9 trailer. Cool. That's cool.
You lost Zone A. Lost Zone
Okay, she always follows up with a kick. No! That sucked. I see, but does like the king have to go on the field and lead a soldier to prepare for battle against other kingdoms? Depends on the kingdom and depends on the era. Some kingdoms definitely did. Like, you have definite instances of kings taking their men onto battle personally, like King Richard the Lionheart did during the Third Crusade. King David did during the Biblical era. There are lots who did. Then there are others who didn't go to battle at all. They just let their soldiers do that. So, you have both. Good flip. Man, we're not doing well this match, are we? Dang. It's over, Raven. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't try it, Raven. Dies. Pretty much. I would try, but I would fail. Pretty sure. I need to try to turn B and C around.
Zone C.
Suppose that didn't go your way, did it? Hey, what's up, Lark? How you doing? Better go over there and help. Oh, nope. Hold on.
You capture Zone A.
Good read. Nice. Ah! Good hit. It's hard to deal with a Hatun if you don't have a bash. Hatun's biggest weakness are bash characters.
Enemy team is breaking.
I've got my last laugh. I gotta use it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
You lost Zone A.
Yeah, baby boy.
Victory.
Now that's how you do it in Broadway. Hey, thank you, Northern Moose, for the $6.99. Let me give you a heart for that. Thank you so much, man. You didn't make a video about Richard at all? No, I haven't made a video about Richard. I haven't made a video about Richard the Lionheart yet. I have not made a video about that, but I can. I'd like to. I would like to. And I learned history from school, but why does history have to be so brutal and bloody? Because that's mankind. Mankind is a brutal and bloody race. We do things bloody and brutal all the time. Even today, it's just not as bloody and brutal. All right. I think we can do one more, because I did say I'd do Warden, didn't I? I said I'd do Warden. Any guesses on the new hero? It's going to be Wu Lin. We know that much. My guess is it'll probably have something to do with the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, just because the last two hero skins have been Romance of the Three Kingdoms, so it just makes sense that the new hero will be Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I just don't know who. Maybe Sun Quan, because we've got Liu Bei and Cao Cao, so Sun Quan would make sense. I've also heard a lot of guesses saying it'll be Lu Bu. Don't know about that. I mean, it's possible. It's a good thought, but I don't know. I just want a Zeon hero, really. I just want a Zeon hero, please. Give me a Zeon hero. Would you rather it be World War I, where it's brutal, bloody, and chemically toxic? World War I, what was it? Hey, Lark. I think Fleekazoid said that World War I was the Fallout 3 of wars. Because, what was it that Fleekazoid said World War I was?
He compared it to Fallout 3.
Yeah, it was the Fallout 3 of, it was the Fallout 3 of World Wars.
Yeah, it's like, it was alright, no thank you for it, but the sequel was just bad.
I love it. Who's Sun Quan? Also, do we know for sure it's Wu Lin? Yes, we know for sure it's Wu Lin. They told us it would be Wu Lin. And Sun Quan is the third king of the Three Kingdoms period. So, we have Liu Bei in For Honor. That would be Prince Yi. He's Liu Bei. Then Cao Cao is General Zhe. So, the third king would be Sun Quan, who was the leader of the Third Kingdom. What does it mean, victors? Oh, well, the idea is the history is written by the victors. The idea behind that is if you win a war, you have the right to tell how it happened and why. So, look at it this way. America fought Britain in the Revolutionary War. We won the Revolutionary War, so we tell the story that Britain was overtaxing us and oppressing us, and we rose up and revolted and won our independence. If Britain won, the odds are pretty good that they would have told the story of those upstart colonists decided to rebel against us and their glorious majesty, and we put them down like the dogs they were and put them back in their place. The idea is history is written by the victors. How we interpret history is often going to come down to who wins. So, for example, we beat the Nazis in World War II. Because of that, we all consider the Nazis evil, reprehensible, and awful, and everything they did was reprehensible and awful. But if the Nazis won, we might be singing a different tune. In fact, we might be singing it in German. Because, again, history is written by the victor. Hit the snail trail, Peppy. Able to join tonight? Nah, not tonight. I'm probably going to do this Dominion match, and then we're going to switch over to Breach, and then I'm going to wrap it up for the evening. I just wanted to have some fun. Let's go, my boyos. Another thing, Napoleon Bonaparte does not look short at all. Actually, joking aside, Napoleon Bonaparte's height was average for the time period. He was not unusually short for the time period. It's just when you hear his height, you think, oh wow, that's a short guy. But in reality, he was not so unreasonably short for the time period. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
You lost Zone C.
Got me with the light. The Shugoki hug. Someone watch Oversimplified? Well, I mean, I have, but that's just doing a basic research on the period. A lot of it was because Britain wanted to kind of tease Napoleon. Everyone wanted to tease Napoleon because he was really, really powerful. And everyone wanted to kind of tease on the poor guy.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Shugoki came in to bail you out, bro. That's all there is to it. Going to A. Cool, Conk's leaving. Bye, Conk. I'll take A for you.
You captured Zone A.
Conquerors, man. Don't know how to deal with them. Love the Warden drip. Yeah, that's Ruth. That's Ruth. She was my first legend. Raven, what's the difference between Teutonic Knights and Templar Knights? The Teutonic and Templars are two different orders. The Templars were founded in Jerusalem after the First Crusade. The Teutonics were formed in the Baltics to fight in the Baltic Crusade. And there was also a couple of sentries separating the two, if I recall.
You lost Zone C.
I'm surprised you survived that, bro. Up the crotch. Down you go.
You captured Zone A.
Don't underestimate a Ruth that's willing to go the distance. Then I shall continue to purge the filthy heretics on Tertium Emperor protects. There's kind of a three-way brawl going on over in B, but I'll just keep boosting this. That's fine. Conk coming back for another round. Good catch. Good catch. Praise be to Havoc. I learned that strat from him. Actually, I learned two strats. One from Havoc, one for John DeLiner. John DeLiner pointed out this, and I never knew it, but Warden's unblockable heavy can be delayed by a little bit. Have a look. So you can do the thing immediately like that, or you can go and just wait just like a half second, and it can throw off your opponents a lot if you do it right. If you do it right, you can really throw off your opponents.
Lost Zone C.
Whoa, what was with that delayed light? That was weird. No, he's not having latency issues. I don't know when that was. That was a weird delayed light.
Your team is breaking. Your team rallied. Enemy team is breaking.
I've got my full feet. Time to use it.
The enemy rally.
Damn. Good job, Goki. Got me at the last possible moment with the hug.
Enemy team is breaking.
Got to get to C fast. Hang in there, brother. He's got an unfair gank going on. I got to help him. Nobuchi's going to bleed him or... Oh, are you serious, bro? What's wrong, Goki? No one to hold your hand, fat man? That's a shame.
Your team is breaking.
Alright, now I just gotta kill this one griffin. We can do it. Home, home on the strange. And boosh.
Victory.
Get faced, idiot. Come here, man. Come get your picture. Come on, come on. Huh? Oh, I didn't finish it. It would have been so cool. It would have been so cool. All right. We're going to go ahead and switch to breach. We're going to go ahead and switch to breach now. It's breach time. Are we still shipping Ruth and Ultor? That has never been confirmed or denied. Some people like to ship the you know what? You know what? Like, I need to ask Havoc about that sometime. I don't think he'd care, honestly. But that to me is just something funny. Y'all discuss it in chat. Do you think Ruth and Ultor are a thing, or do you think Ruth should get with someone else? Y'all let me know. I need to get my charger because my tablet that I'm reading chat on is about to die. What do we do? There we go. All right. There we go. Ah! Charging. All right, let's breach. Here we go. But yeah, let me put it this way. If Ruth and Ultor are still a thing, that'd be awesome. But I have not written that. Wait, what? It's just me? Oh, no. That could be tough. All right, we're going to try. We're going to try. But who do we take? Who do we take on this expedition of glory? I've been going to Wulin all evening. Let's go. Song Jun. I'm shipping them 100%. Yeah, what was fun? So if y'all don't know the story behind this, this is kind of funny. This is what happened. So Havoc did not have a name for his warden originally. What happened is another For Honor content creator, Ari DeLupi, made a short story about Havoc's Punisher Ward and gave him the name Ultor. I read the short story and it was good for the most part, but I felt like it could be improved on. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to write a continuance. I'm going to write a continuation. And so I wrote a story where Ruth and Ultor meet. A continuing of the previous one. Oh no. Damn it. Bot threes, you absolute menace. So I wrote it, and I released it, and a lot of people really liked it, so I wrote part 2 and 3 to it. Yep, Tian Xilong, the Blue Dragon. No, stop doing that. Come on, guys, we gotta take some zones here. I want to see if just playing with bots can get me very far. There, Raiders down. Need to push the ramparts a bit. You have my dumplings! A shameful display! Are you sure you don't want to call in a unit to help you with the breach contract, Raven? No, I'm okay. I appreciate it, but we're going to be wrapping up soon, and I don't want to just call in a bunch of people just to play 1 or 2 games. That wouldn't be fair to you guys. I'm gonna get my medic order done, probably. Y'all take care of it. I gotta stop this clown. Not good. Dear merciful heavens, that was rough. I'm surprised I lived through all that. Oh my god. It's just a giant cluster F. Anyway. I enjoy videos. I've been watching them while there is downtime at work. That's awesome, Fedora. I wonder how Bonaparte had the sheer audacity to crown himself as the Emperor of France. Like, who the hell did he think he was? A god? He thought that he practically deified himself. Napoleon Bonaparte had a massive superiority complex. So I've been writing a short story where the Warden character meets Richard Blackthorne. It's been very fun coming up with writing the dynamic between the two. Awesome. Glad that you're doing that. I always love it when people bring up my old characters.
Destroyed. To the inner gate.
You have my dumplings. Have we ever gotten a knight hero with a hammer? No, we have not. I guess that's how the Napoleon complex was born. Yeah, that's where it comes from. The Napoleon complex. That's where the term comes from. Napoleon had a very high opinion of himself. That's for sure. I've been holding out pretty well. 15 kills so far. That ain't bad. I better go help out in Zone 5. If we don't take ramparts, we're just going to slow down. Hit him, please, Val. Thank you. Alright, I'm back up. Thank you. Thank you. Dang it. Valkyrie, I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before? Come on, guys. We're doing good so far. Our Rams made it halfway. Home, home on the strange. Now let's finish taking 5, huh? This bot Orochi's the strongest player on their team. What are my thoughts on Lawbreaker's No Execution? It's okay. I've already graded it. I'll release the grade when all the others come out. Least favorite Helldiver's enemy type? I do not like the Illuminate. I just don't care for them. Their whole strategy is wave tactics without variety. Their jetpack trooper are way too tanky for what they are. They're an aerial force that is just built to be a tank, and I think that's bad character design. And genuinely, one of the biggest problems I have is that it is all just numbers. Just throw, just vote list after vote list after vote list after vote list after vote list. Just a never-ending mob of the things. It is very irritating. Alright, finally gonna take 6. What are my opinion on a Knight with a Warhammer? I'm down for it. Are the bots seriously ganking Zone 6? Yes, they are. And it has been hell. Look at the number of our team's takedowns. Oh my gosh. 21, 15, 11, 13. That's crazy. That cauldron's going to be a pain in the ass. Whether we take... We've taken 6. Good. I need to go to 7. God, Orochi. What an annoying character. Which specific unit do I dislike the most? Oh, I'm not a big fan of the, I'm not a big fan of the shield walkers of the robots because, like, they have such strong guns for what they are. It's very annoying. Gah! Hey Raven, how would you make the blue dragon's hero skin? Actual dragon armor or blue scale armor? Probably blue scale armor. Probably. I don't know. I need to think about that. Alright. Let's get that commander.
You are no challenge.
I was doing good too. Why'd you ruin it? I'd like to have a Space Marine game with the Raven Guard being reunited with Corvus and fighting the Word Bears. Okay. Raven, which Reach map is your favorite? Chang Pass. Are Abigail and Werewolves good additions to the Vampire and Werewolf movie collection? What? Never heard of Abigail and Werewolves.
You think you can win? Soldier, charge! You cannot best me.
Are Abigail and Werewolves good additions to Vampire and Werewolf movie collection? Never saw Abigail. Don't know which werewolf movie you're talking about. The Chicken Man is an abomination. It deserves to be forgotten. Okay. What is my opinion on 6-7? I hate that meme. It's an annoying meme. I don't understand where it comes from, and I don't know why it exists, but it's annoying. And please don't bother explaining it to me. I don't care. We've almost got him, guys. We've almost got him. Come on. We are so close. We can win this with just bots. I know we can. Don't worry, I got a killer strat. It'll save the day, guaranteed.
Come on, impress me.
Got him. You cannot defeat the blue dragon. You cannot defeat the blue dragon. What are the best and worst Xeno races in your opinion? In what context? Like Warhammer? I don't know. Star Wars? I don't know. Do, 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 do. All right. And my orders are... Oh, I didn't even have Breach Warrior attached. And I didn't finish my medic order. That sucks. But that is where I'm going to have to call it. Because I'm worn out. And we had a lot of fun. Warhammer 40k. Worst Xeno faction is... the Tyranids. I just find them incredibly overrated. Best is... the Craft World Eldar. Because they're cool. All right. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. It was very enjoyable. Good memories. Do not forget, tomorrow is the fashion contest. It's going to be awesome. Really looking forward to it. We're going to be doing Conqueror, and Lark will be joining me for that, so I'm very excited. All right, guys, take care. I will see you guys in my next video. See you later.